Hey, it's your boy JoJo Fries.
And your boy MP.
And today's top 10 is
TV shows.
Number 10 on my list is a Netflix show, The Ranch. It's about these people, they own a ranch. A lot of drama involved in it. Stars Ashton Kutcher. It's funny as fuck. I didn't think it was going to be that funny when I first seen it.
Yeah, I didn't either. It's pretty good.
Oh, you watched it too?
Yeah.
Oh, what season you on?
I only watched the first one.
Oh, man, it gets crazy after that.
For real.
Yeah.
Alright, so starting off my list, making the top at number 10. It's also a Netflix original series. It's called Roman Empire. It's about some of the Roman emperors that there were. They got one season about Caesar. They got one about Commodus. There's 3 seasons. They're short seasons. There's only a couple episodes in each, like 4 or 5 episodes, but they're good. I like them. You know, they're based on true events. I like the whole history deal. You learn something while you're watching it. The acting's good. I'm Italian, so I get to watch some of my old heritage, and I just think it's a good show.
And the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might not be right for you may be right for some. Number 9, Different Strokes, baby. Oh man, I love that show. Gary Coleman is so fucking funny on it.
Yeah, he is.
I love it when he says, "What you talking about, Willis?"
One of the most classic lines ever.
Yeah. And some of the later episodes too got pretty fucked up, like the bicycle episode when that old white dude had Arnold and Dudley in his back room and was about to have sex with them. It was fucked up. And then they had a laugh track on it too. This dude would say some perverted shit, and the laugh track, they'd start laughing. It was fucked up.
That's a big bug.
Oh fuck.
We got a rodent problem in here. We'll be back in a moment. It's
For
coming
real.
for us too. You better step on that. So moving up next on my list, number 9, I have The Walking Dead. I think it's a pretty good show. I haven't watched all the seasons, but I watched the first 3, and it's a pretty good show. They do a good job mixing the story with the action and the zombie killing. The effects on it are real good. It's definitely the best shit they ever did with zombies. I don't really have a favorite character. I think they're all dope, and they just got a bunch of badass shit on that show.
JoJo Fries, come on down. My number 8 is The Price is Right.
The Price is Right?
Yeah, man, I love that show. Never gets old. That's one of the longest running shows on TV. I love it when they bring out the Plinko board. Drew Carey, he ain't no Bob Barker, but
He gets it done.
yeah, he gets it done.
Up to number 8 in my list, I got Family Guy. It's just a classic show. It's a cartoon, but it's funny as shit. For real, and they got a lot of episodes too. Family Guy is just so fucking funny. Every character's funny. Peter's funny. Quagmire's funny. Cleveland.
Who's
they're
your
all good.
favorite?
I don't know. I kind of like Brian.
Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, they're all good. Stewie's funny. It's just, I can't even begin to think because there's so much Family Guy. I just can't think of what the funniest would be to me. But
I think Joe's the best.
Joe's good.
He always got some funny ass shit to say.
Yeah, he's always real intense too. Joe would be like, Peter!
Dang, that was spot on.
I can't think of nothing to say.
My number 7 is Full House / Fuller House. Because it's the same character, same shit. Different name, same show. But, man, I love them shows.
I knew you were going to have that on there.
Fuck yeah. I love Bob Saget playing Danny Tanner. He was a big cokehead when he was doing that. That's what makes it crazy. And then, my boy Joey. Uncle Joey always got the jokes. And then Uncle Jesse. The best set of hair ever. And I like the new cast in Fuller House. My favorite person is Steve. I love Steve.
He's alright.
Always need something to eat. That's my boy. But anyway, hashtag Team Steve. And that's my number 7.
So moving on up to number 7. On my list, I have The Fresh Prince of BelAir. That's just a good show. It was way ahead of its time.
Yeah, I was watching that shit earlier.
See? Will Smith was that good back then. Which is crazy to think about because that show is like as old as us. Older.
Yeah, he was our age when he made that show.
Yeah. And there was just so much funny shit on there. Will was an A+ on every episode.
And my number 6 is Friday Night Lights. You like that show?
Oh, that's real good. I thought about putting it on my...
Who's your favorite character on it?
I don't even know, to be honest. It's been a while since I watched it.
I like the coach.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's funny. But the coach is my favorite. That dude always got to the bottom of the line. When he came home, he made sure dinner was on the table. The coach is the man.
So moving on up to number 6 on my list, I have The Martin Lawrence Show. It was a really good show. I remember watching it when I was a kid with my cousin, Anthony. It was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. Martin was always on some funny shit. He was the man back then.
Yeah.
He had his moment. And part of his moment was when he had that show. All the characters were good. Tom and Cole and Pam.
Yeah, I like Tom the best.
Yeah. Tom was cool. They just had a lot of good shit on there. Every episode was funny. And it's one of my childhood memories watching that show.
And we're getting down to the top 5. And you know what that means?
It's time for the top 5 trivia question of the day. And what's the question?
The question is today, what is the longest running TV show on the air? Is it A, The Price is Right, B, The Young and the Restless, C, The Simpsons, D, The Tonight Show? Stay tuned.
Ooh.
And back to the list, my number 5 is The Jersey Shore.
What?
Fuck yeah. Man, I grew up with all of them people. I love all of them. Except for, Sammy. Sammy, man, you were annoying as fuck. I'm glad you're not on the reunion show. But The Jersey Shore, one of the longest running shows on MTV.
Yeah.
That shit is MTV. Because they really don't play nothing else.
You're right.
But Jersey Shore, that's my number 5.
So going into my top 5, kicking it off, it's another Netflix original, Santa Clarita Diet. You ever watch that show?
No, I never seen it. You were telling me about it.
Oh, it's really good. Because it got like the blood and gore, but it's really funny. Drew Barrymore's good as shit in that show.
I heard they were about to cancel it.
They did, and it's some bullshit because the 3rd season had a really good ending, and every season was getting better. And it was funny. It was like weird humor though, different kind of humor, but it was real creative. And it's like the only thing you could watch with zombies in it that ain't a zombie show. You know what I mean? Like it ain't about like zombies.
What's it about then?
Well, the dude's wife becomes a zombie, but it's like they're normal people. It's not like they're fighting zombies.
Oh,
She's a zombie. She has to eat, so they run into all kinds of crazy shit because she got to kill people to live. And it always ends up being some kind of goofy kill or like an accident. I don't know. It's just funny. You got to watch it.
And my number 4, one of my favorites. Man, do I love this show. It scares the fuck out of me. My number 4 is Unsolved Mysteries. When Robert Stack would come out with his trench coat, that deep voice, tonight, you were going to solve a mystery. Man, just that part alone scared the fuck out of me. For real, I can't watch that shit by myself at night.
When I was young, I didn't like it.
Yeah, that shit was scary as fuck.
And the music was creepy.
The music, yep. And then even the skits they did in it, since it was so old, it looked creepy as fuck. But I love Unsolved Mysteries. I really can't watch that shit at night by myself.
Yeah, they even had that one about Tupac.
Yep. Them fucking ghost ones, though, those are the scariest. I watch that shit and I'll be looking over my shoulder the whole time.
I remember it used to come on when I was a kid, and I used to hope it wasn't a ghost one.
Ah, fuck. But Unsolved Mysteries is my number 4.
Alright, number 4 on my list is Bates Motel. You ever watch that one?
I've never seen that one either.
I didn't think you did. It's good. It got a couple famous actors. I can't think of their names, though. It got the dude that played Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Johnny Depp?
Nah. No, not Johnny Depp.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it got him, and his mom's another famous bitch, but I can't think of what she was in. Anyways, it's a really good show. It's not like the movie, The Psycho, but it's based on the same character. It's just less based on a true story. Like, they put a story into it. Like, what happened before he did that shit.
And my number 3 is The Fresh Prince of BelAir.
What?
Yep. It is one of the best sitcoms ever. Man, like I said earlier, I was watching that shit earlier. That's how you know that shit never gets old. Every joke still hits.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Jeffrey roasting Uncle Phil. Will roasting Uncle Phil. And then Carlton just doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that show is so funny. I wish they did a reunion show. That shit would be the best show ever. Even though R.I.P. Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
But The Fresh Prince of BelAir, DJ Jazzy Jeff, baby.
Yeah, he's the greatest DJ ever.
That's my number 3.
So moving on up to number 3 in my list, I got Chappelle Show.
Ah, shit. Dang, man. I forgot about the Chappelle show.
How could you forget about that?
I don't know. Damn. That'd be like 11 or 12.
Dang.
Dang,
I
man.
got a number 3 on mine.
I know.
That show was so funny. Like, when you say a show was funny, that show was funny.
Yeah, the best skits.
Yeah, ever. They're still funny.
So many iconic characters from it.
Who was your favorite? I like Tyrone.
Yeah, I was about to say Tyrone Biggums. Oh, and the World Series of Dice.
Yeah.
I love that one. With Ashy Larry.
Yeah. He was like, notice how he shoots him below the waist to avoid attempted murder.
Yeah, that was one of the funniest.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that show was iconic, though.
I know, I can't believe I forgot about it.
And then they always had a rapper at the end of it.
And my number 2 is... Dang, them crackers are dry as fuck. I think they're stale. But my number 2 is Dawsons Creek.
Ah.
Man, I fucking love that show. I had the biggest crush on Joey. Man, she was smoking. And then, man, I was so happy at the end, spoiler. The last season when Pacey and Joey, they were the ones to be together. Not Joey and Dawson. Because I like Dawson, but man, he was a bitch. Always crying and shit. He looked like a bitch. But he was alright. Because, Nah, I'm saying he was a bitch, but he was alright because he was a film enthusiast, just like myself. So I had that in common with him. Man, I could talk about Dawsons Creek for days. I gotta get myself together.
Yeah, we got one more pick here.
Yeah, we're good. But anyways, I could talk about Dawsons Creek for days. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Number 2, Dawsons Creek.
Alright, and moving on up to number 2 on my list, I have American Horror Story. There's a new episode on tonight. It's just a really good show. It has the best group of actors out of any TV show today. Hands down. It got Evan Peters and Sarah Paulson. It just got everyone on there. You alright? It got Angela Bassett and Emma Roberts. It got everyone. But it's really good. Every season, it has the same actors, but it has a different story. And it's always some fucked up shit. It's a perfect thing to watch around Halloween time. So they start at the perfect time of year every year. This season's called 1984, and it's already been really crazy. They're like out on this campground, and it's kind of like watching a Jason movie or something. You should see the kills in it.
Yeah, that sounds like my cup of tea.
The kills are crazy.
And number 1 on my list is Boy Meets World. The best show ever. I love every character on it. And Topanga, that was my other childhood crush. Corey Matthews, Feeney. Feeney was the man. Uncle Phil was the dad J. Cole never had. Mr. Feeney was the dad I never had. Yeah, I forget where I was going. Oh yeah, Feeney. Feeney. Man, I love you, Feeney. And then
he always had the best advice.
He did. I'm still listening to his advice. That motherfucker's still helping me get through the world. That's when you know the show's impactful.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from that show. I became a man from that show.
So it's time for the number 1 TV show on the list. My number 1 show is Supernatural.
Oh yeah, I thought that'd be your number 1.
Yeah.
I forgot about that too though.
I'm one of them Supernatural fans. It's a great show. It's one of the longest running active shows on TV. Sam and Dean are just really good together. And they always got some crazy monsters on there. Because it's a lot of shit. It's funny. It has drama in it. It has action in it. There's a lot of good shit in there. There's just so many episodes. It's a really long story. Like, you really have to dedicate a lot to watch all of it. They're finally doing the last season this year.
Dang, the last season?
Yeah, they're going up against God.
Whoa, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it already has been. God came in the last episode of season 14 and told him to do something, and they said no. He didn't like it, and he was like, well, then I'll just end the world.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dang, that shit sounds good.
That shit was crazy. I told you, man. You gotta watch at least a couple episodes of that. But, Supernatural, best show ever. And I know everyone's wondering, what was the answer to the trivia question of the day? The trivia question of the day was,
what is the longest running TV show on the air? A, The Price is Right. B, The Young and the Restless. C, The Simpsons. Or D, The Tonight Show. What do you think the answer is?
I'm gonna go with The Price is Right.
Well, the price is wrong for you today.
What?
The answer is B, The Young and the Restless.
Ooh, that's my mom's favorite show.
But it's your boy JoJo for us.
And your boy MP.
And we'll see you guys next time.